a different kind of vibey topic. We're going to talk about whining Caribbean Carnival time, which we're breaking out the celebrations for the Carnival weekend right here in South Florida with Miami Carnival. So I wanted to start out with a little history about how Carnival started, because I was curious about it. The roots originated with Italian Catholics in Europe, and it later spread to the French and Spanish, who brought it with them when they settled and brought slaves to Trinidad, Dominica, Haiti, Martinique, and other Caribbean islands. Beginning of the 18th centuries, there was already a large number of free blacks in Trinidad mixed with French immigrants, early Spanish settlers, and British nationals. This resulted in the transformation of what we know as Carnival now in the Caribbean. So a lot of people in Trinidad say Carnival, the real Carnival started in Trinidad. Real Carnival. So my name is Dawn Wilson. Welcome to another exciting episode on the Caribbean Edge.
Hi, my name is SherylAnn Marshall.
And SherylAnn is just sharing us to make sure everyone has a visibility to tonight's episode as well. So I think I found this quote today, and if you watch a lot of our episodes, you know I'm into quotes. And I think what Carnival resonates for me is being you without anyone's permission. And I think I personally have a hard time with that one. And so do a lot of people. We see people in Carnival celebrate with such sexiness and hotness and daringness and fabulosity and the costumes that come with it, that I cannot even think about doing it myself.
Wow.
So some of us are very reserved as Caribbean people, and sometimes we broke out even though we're reserved, but gosh, I love to watch the celebrations and the costumes. So I know the costumes can get very expensive. So I actually checked what's the average cost of a costume, and it's $350. And I think that's on the low end because people are spending thousands of dollars on their costumes alone. And that amazes me. But it's something they believe in, they invest in, they look forward to it, and the memories last forever. So you can't beat it, right?
Can't.
And what it really does for Florida and Miami and the islands when you do have the Carnival celebrations there is the revenue that it brings in is unbelievable. Between the air tickets, the hotels, all the vendors that profit from it, the local vendors, the makeup artists, everyone. So it's definitely a lot of a big boost for the economy itself. And of the 45,000 people that come for Miami Carnival, it's said that a third of them actually come in from outside the Florida location or area. So Carnival time.
People travel for Carnival. People travel for Carnival. That's crazy. I mean, those statistics tell you that it's not just the natives that are really excited and passionate about getting into costume and parading on the streets and dancing to the soca music. It's people are flying in. People are traveling.
Absolutely.
To engage in the festivities.
You want to be a part of it. And they're throwing some reggae in there too, which is
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, the reggae is very nice. What I do like is that a lot of the newer music within the last 5 years have been more of a groovy nature, which reminds me a little bit of the reggae, which I totally love. I prefer groovy over power. Soca, I prefer groovy. Power is that raise your hand, jump up in the air, like really like hardcore, like, you know. And the groovy is like, it's like smooth, it's like more rhythmic. It's beautiful.
Which would work better for me.
Exactly.
Yes.
Works better for me as well. Works better
Okay.
for me as well.
So let's talk a little bit about our exciting interview last night.
Oh my gosh. What an honor. Leon Caldero, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So we shared the video on our Facebook page. So if you haven't seen it yet, you have to check it out after the show. So tell us a little bit more about that, because you're a friend of his for like 40 years now.
I've known
Wow.
him from forever ago. And you know, like certain friendships, you know, you move out of the country, you leave, and then you kind of lose touch, and then somehow you run into each other again, if it's through a mutual friend or a party or carnival.
Yeah.
Carnival is usually when you run into people that you haven't seen in ages, because, I mean, people travel for carnival. So sweet. So sweet. So I've known him from since back then, and he hasn't changed. He hasn't changed. He is the same lover of life, encourages you in everything that you want to do, believes in you, gives you that support. And I believe that's why he supports his daughter like that. Like, remember, he talked about his father not giving him the support that he makes it a point to give to his daughter, because he knows how important it is and was to him.
Right. So he mentioned that, I mean, I met him for the first time last night, and he hugged me as if I've known him for years. He just has that amazing personality. And as you said, his love for his daughter, who happens to be following in his footsteps as well. She just won the Miami Kitty. Yes. So she won first place for that. So congratulations.
Just a lame.
I know. So I told him I have to spend the time and research her and keep up with her as well. So we keep up with a lot of events here. I want to thank DJ Radcliffe, because that's how I knew he was performing there. And DJ Radcliffe is one of the top DJs here in South Florida. And so, you know, we get invited to a lot of these events, and it was really nice to go. And of course, he brought his top performance as well as usual to the night. So it was an awesome night at the event last night.
Yes, nice. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed it.
So check out the interview for that one. You can't, part of Carnival is experience and continue to watch his performances. So tell us a little bit about Whine. Your nickname is Red Wine. So it goes along with the whole wine thing here, theme. I'm going to blend it into Carnival here. So tell us, when is it appropriate to whine on somebody? Is it appropriate to just walk up? I think in Carnival time, that's the time where people find it easier to walk up to somebody and whine and grind on them.
Yes, because it's Carnival.
Right.
It's like Carnival is like, it's more of a freedom party. For me, Carnival is like, you get into costume. If you get into costume, which is the main part of Carnival, I mean, you getting into costume and parading on the streets to the soca music that's being played by these huge trucks. There are DJs. There are live performances by some of the major artists. So it's just freedom. You're on the road in your costume, just freedom to do what you want, dance how you want, play how you want, party how you want, drink what you want, eat what you want. It definitely, the background of it is basically freedom from this, and that's exactly how we all feel when we're on the streets parading, when we're in the events that link you up to the actual Carnival. It's just a sense of freedom and just forgetting all your worries, forgetting all your stress, and just taking part in the music and just dancing and enjoying the music, feeling the music.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess if you go up to a girl and you want to whine on her and she's not receptive, you just back off and move on to the next girl.
Exactly.
Or guy.
Exactly.
Yes.
Just be respectful.
Yes.
Really, just be respectful. it's all about respect, you know. You feel like you might get like a vibe from this chick that she might allow you to whine on her, or she might very well be the one coming to whine on you. I've done that. I mean, I basically felt like music's sweet. There's this guy, he's by himself. Let me go bust a wine. Let me go take a wine. But it's very rare that the women really do it. It's most of the time it's coming from the man.
Okay.
It's what we know. It's life, right? The men usually make the first move. So, it's just a matter of being respectful. If she doesn't want you to whine with her, whine behind her, in front her, on the side, she's going to let you know in some way, shape, or form. And you're going to basically back off because you want to be respectful.
Yeah. And women whine on women too. It's just,
I'm
freedom.
I'm forever whining on women. It's just that you feel the music at the time and your friend is here or somebody that you know and you're like, let me bust a wine.
See, I'm more that person. if it's someone I know and I feel comfortable, then it's okay.
Right.
But then because I'm so reserved, then I think if it's a total stranger, it's kind of
weird.
I don't know. I guess it depends.
Weird. Yeah.
But then alcohol, there's a lot of drinking.
Yes.
If you're a drinker, you can see where you get more relaxed and comfortable with it.
You're not even thinking about it. You're basically feeling the music and you're just going with whatever your body tells you to do. Yeah.
So I did Carnival one year, years and years ago, and it was fun.
Did you do it? Where did you do it?
It was Fort Lauderdale. They actually had the
really?
Fort Lauderdale Carnival and Miami. And so I went to the Fort Lauderdale one because it's close and that's where my friends were. It was cool. It was nice.
Yeah?
And we did the whole mud thing. They had a mud truck.
Really?
And they put mud on you. But I kind of only was half mudded.
Yeah. I've done half mudded. I've never been like totally mudded. I'm usually half as well.
And you wear clothes that you never ever want to have again because you're just going right in the garbage after that.
Yes.
So let's talk about some of the sexy costumes. Have you worn any of those?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God, I've gotten into costume so many years. I've flown back from here to get into costume. Oh my, I've played here. I've gotten into costume here in Florida with Mascots. Is a family band. We love them. We've been with them for years. You guys, if you still don't have a costume, go check out Mascots. Mascots International. So it's a family affair when you're with them. You're with family, you feel loved, you feel taken care of. It's just like a lot of dancing together, tequila salt prunes being thrown down your throat.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So I noticed though, and so does everyone who has ever seen a carnival picture or video, that it doesn't matter if you're a skinny person or a voluptuous person, if you're fit or you're unfit, male or female, you will be very comfortable that day.
They have to get into costume. Yes.
And then it's so different to see them in the workplace and then bust out for Carnival. Very nice, very relaxed, and it's the time of the year that everyone enjoys doing it.
Yeah, like who is this person? Really, this is you right now? I work with every day. I've had that look because I've run into people that didn't know that side of me on the road, and I've had that look.
Wow,
I've got that look like.
So would you wear the costumes now?
No, I'm not in shape. I'm very chunky right now, and when I wear the costumes, I want to be able to represent really well. I want them to fit. I don't want like the flab like hanging over. I don't, and I'm nowhere near in shape to that.
So for SherylAnn, it's about being in shape and of course feeling comfortable
in my costume
when you're out there. I get it.
Yeah.
So let's talk about. What's your favorite carnival songs? Like whether it's now or throughout the years. Do you have any?
That one by Leon Cordero, I will never forget. Put your hand in the air and shake it. It's an older song, but it's really, really good. I don't know if that's the name of it, but it was put your hand in the air and shake it. So I loved having to put my hands in the air and shake it. It real nice rhythm. It was a big hit of his. That will be my all-time favorite, one of my all-time favorites. Wow. Wow. What else? What else stuck with me?
Isn't there one now called Savannah Grass, which is
Savannah Grass is current.
Yeah.
It's current. It's really current. It's one of yes. And Savannah Grass, I think, is one that will always stick with people as well. It will be another classic, totally classic. So totally classic, that song.
Someone said Tiny Whiny.
Tiny Whiny, I don't have to hear it. If I don't hear it ever again, I'll be fine. If I don't hear it ever again, I will be fine. Just in case any DJ is listening, I'm going to say it a third time. If I don't hear Tiny Whiny ever again, I'll be fine.
At least,
but that's just me. I'm one of hello.
But at least one of our viewers loved it, so thank you so much.
Tiny Whiny was sweet when it was around. Tiny Whiny was really sweet, and some people probably still love it. But there's something about it right now that some of the DJs ask, "What one of the songs you never want to hear again?" Some of the DJs ask that. Tiny Whiny would be one of them.
But I know, for speaking from a Jamaican perspective, and for the people I know Tiny Wine is one that they truly can relate to.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
That's one of the oldies, I think, from my dad's era.
Yeah, and I think Jamaicans tend to love the more rhythmic soca, the more, yes. You guys, let me ask you something now that you've brought that up. I was talking to a friend of mine who's Jamaican, just to get like his point of view for Carnival from a Jamaican standpoint. And he said to me that the men basically enjoy Trinidad Carnival and will probably partake in Trinidad Carnival only because of the Jamaican women that love Trinidad Carnival. That most of the Jamaican men, it's all about reggae. It's not about Trinidad Carnival. It's not in the least bit.
Right.
But they would follow their woman there. Their woman and their friends, they would follow them there because that's what the women are doing. Is that true? What do you think?
I don't know. We have to ask our viewers that one.
Yeah.
Do Jamaican men follow their women to Trinidad Carnival? Because here's another way to look at it. So we're going to look for your answers to that one. Is Jamaica Carnival has really, really grown over the years, which has also boosted the economy for Jamaica as well. So they don't even need to leave Jamaica anymore, but Trinidad Carnival is still so huge, and there are people that will go to both. So I, at this point, it's probably just preference, because Carnival comes, whatever time of the year it comes for the different countries. However, like you mentioned to me before, once Carnival is finished, it's pure reggae being played in Trinidad.
Yeah, we love our reggae.
Yeah.
Love our reggae. I mean, my kids went to Trinidad with me, and when it was off Carnival, and they said to me that, wow, they're playing a lot of reggae over here. I'm like, that's how it is.
Yeah.
They play a lot of reggae. We love a lot of reggae. Yeah.
So last night when I was out, I was waiting for reggae, and I finally got some reggae. So for me, that I'm a reggae lover, where I appreciate the Carnival music, the songs, everything, but then I just need that little taste of my reggae, but somewhere in there by the end of the night. So I thank the DJs that always do that for us as well.
I think you'll get that more up here, and maybe in Trinidad in the recent years, I think so. But back when we were really hardcore party people, I don't think so. I think it was more soca, unless of course it's not Carnival or pre-Carnival. I looked up, as I said, Carnival or pre-Carnival, because I looked up Trinidad Carnival on the internet the last few days, and it is said that if we are not partaking in Carnival, we are preparing for it. And I thought to myself, wow, how did they know? It's so true. It's true. It's very freaking true. It's please. And then if you're not preparing for the actual Trinity Carnival, you're hunting down one of the carnivals outside of Trinidad that you can attend in the meantime, because you're jonesing for that freedom. You're jonesing for that dance, for that party, that carnival. You're jonesing for it.
So there's some Trini expressions that I don't understand.
Jonesing for?
Tell me, jonesing for?
Really?
What
That's
is
a Trini
that?
thing?
I don't
Jonesing
know.
for is basically yearning it.
Oh, right.
You're yearning that, and you have that haunted feeling. There's a calypso soca that Marshall song, haunted feeling. You have a haunted feeling. You're haunted. You want it. You want the carnival. You want the party. You're just like, what? Where is it? You're calling up people. Where the party is tonight? What am I missing? What's going on? 3 or 4 parties, mind you.
I know.
3
They're
or 4
all
parties.
back-to-back parties. Sometimes I wonder
on
how
the
they
same
do it.
Night,
And for
sometimes.
days, I'm like looking
Crazy.
on social media and I'm like,
Crazy.
Carnival not over yet?
Yeah.
But I personally love to go and I'm a people watcher of these events because I love to see how the women dance and the men dance and then go down, and then I wonder if they're going to come back up. But fortunately, most people come back up, so they're fit to some level of that dancing skill. And I love the costumes, like I said, whether you're skinny, whether you're chunky, you're just comfortable in it and no care in the world. So that's awesome.
It is.
So I'm going to look at some of the
care in the world. You said it. I like how you said that because it's so true. No care in the world. No care in the world.
So Rosie, thanks for joining us. She says, love the music, although I love my culture, the foundation, old school reggae music to the moon and back. This is very provocative and sexy. Chinlu said, this is my first carnival. Oh my gosh. So thanks for tuning in, because at least you're getting some tips on whining and who to whine on, who not to whine on. Serious business there, because you don't want to get knocked out at Carnival.
Chinlu said this is his first Carnival?
Yeah.
So that Chinlu.
Stacy, thanks for joining us as well. Blessings and respect. Let's see. I'm trying to see if any of our viewers are giving us tips. Joan Segri, thanks for joining us as well. She loves Carnival and everything about it. I know it, Joan. I can see that. Yes. Let's see if anybody throwing out any answers to the questions. No, I don't see any answers to the questions yet. But if you do have a question or throw something out, we'll go in after, because we don't always see all the comments right away.
Right, but I have a question for you though, Dawn.
Oh, Lord of mercy. Okay.
Yeah. It's not heavy at all. Have you ever done Juve? Have you ever taken part in Juve?
So tell me what Juve is so I can tell you if I have. And I also want everybody to know what Juve is, so I'm asking for...
Right. Juve is a day break. I call it a mini carnival, but it starts at daybreak. It starts at dawn. Juve is Antillean French Creole for dawn, daybreak. And I guess that's why they call it Juve. But it's basically you getting dressed in clothes that you might not ever use again. You wake up maybe like at 1, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning to get ready to head out to the streets, so that you can party into the morning, into when the day breaks.
So I haven't. Crazy. I've done it for reggae festivals, but not for Juve.
I have to tell you, it's probably people probably enjoy Juve more than the actual carnival / parade.
Wow.
A lot of people, if you ask, if we go out on the streets right now as the Caribbean Edge asking what's your favorite part of Carnival, a lot of people are going to tell you Juve.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to go out more into the community, and you will take me to my first Juve.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna be YouTubing some of this stuff, and I know someone said it's the best as well. They're agreed with you.
Yeah.
And another person said if someone whine on you and you're not happy with it, you just respectfully pull away, or step away.
Exactly.
So that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay. So what else would you share with us, as far as I know there's your husband, Sue.
Right.
Andrea Hall.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Marlon.
goodness gracious Mia.
So tell us about Sundown Promotions.
Sundown Promotions basically have like these Caribbean events a few times a year, and its members, wow, they're multi islanders. The one is from Barbados, one is from Jamaica, 2, 3 from Trinidad. Yeah, and they're basically in support of Sharks Hope for Sickle Cell Awareness. We throw events, they throw events. I say we because I help them out with a lot of the promotions and other things. And we are looking for support. We're basically looking for support for sickle cell awareness, and we want to enjoy each other as well. We want to enjoy one another's company. We want to party together and celebrate Carnival and life and life.
So I went to the last couple Sundown events, and they are off the chain. The music makes me dance as conservative as I am. So I enjoy the vibes. I enjoy, like SherylAnn said, the friendships that are there. Whether you know anybody or not doesn't even matter. People just are there to let loose, have great fun. And it's this Friday.
Yes.
For that one.
Yep.
So
yep,
good.
4 p.m. to 11 p.m. People really don't come there that early. They come like about 6, 7 when it's getting a little bit nice in the evening. And then we party until 11 o'clock. We have a good time.
Yeah. So it was Joan who said, you know, Juve is the best. Dawn, you must go and experience it. So you will also be there, Joan. And Rosie says, let's make it safe and support this event and get out there and party and have fun. So we thank everyone. Ward, thanks for joining us. Everyone, some good food.
Yes, Ward is our
Come
chef.
out and enjoy
Ward is the
some
chef.
good food. So thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Love his jerk pork and his jerk chicken.
Love it. I love everything
and
he
his
makes.
shrimp.
I swear.
Okay, so Chinlu said, been going to Jamaica Carnival for over 5 years and have watched it grow over the years, especially the growth in people from other countries coming to share in the experience.
I have to agree, Chinlu. I have to agree because I went to Jamaica Carnival 2 years in a row, back to back. I enjoyed it so much. The first time, just hubby and I, and the second time with my daughter, and we had a great time. And the growth between those 2 years, from 1 year to the next, was remarkable.
I know half of Florida is there in Jamaica.
Yeah.
It was like if you're looking for any of your friends, they're in Jamaica for the carnival.
Yeah.
So it's huge.
I enjoyed it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
And you know, we all experience this, guys. It's one life to live. We have so many people every day. You hear about someone being sick or passing away. So we're all about sharing our knowledge, power, our fun, our experiences with you, and we hope you're out there doing the same every single day, living every moment and having fun, laughing and dancing in life, right?
Of course.
So we'll see you on Friday. We're going to post the information on our Caribbean Edge page so you can quickly purchase your tickets and see us there. Okay? Yes. And we'll answer any questions. We want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight, and we want to thank everyone that supports the Caribbean Edge, because this is your Caribbean Edge talk show. And so we look forward to your comments, your ideas, suggestions, and definitely all the love we feel from you. So have a great night. Enjoy Carnival weekend.
Thanks for chatting with us. Ciao for now. Take care, everybody. Be safe. Be safe out there.
Bye.